In challenging environments where our gear is the only thing standing between success and a critical failure, a military-grade tactical knife is the tool for both utility and protection. They are overbuilt, mission-driven assets designed to handle everything from heavy-duty camp construction to rapid response self-defense. For those of us who operate in the most demanding conditions, the requirements are clear. A blade must hold its edge through extreme abuse, provide a fail-safe grip in the wettest conditions, and offer a balance that feels like a natural extension of the hand. We've analyzed 25 of the most incredible tactical knives on the market today, each one engineered for the uncompromising durability required for true outdoor survival. Next, we've got the Demko 3V FreeReign. It's got a full-tang construction of the premium CPM3V steel, which makes it a trusted companion for military professionals and hardcore survivalists. This isn't some weekend camping blade. It's the kind of tool designed to take on the battlefield without compromise. Its standout feature is the sheath system. You can completely take it apart for cleaning, and that might sound like a small detail, but in muddy, bloody, or sandy environments, keeping your gear clean can be the difference between staying sharp and failing when you need it most. Then there's the handle, rubberized and injection molded with aggressive texturing. Basically, it locks into your hand whether you're in gloves, soaked in rain, or even dealing with less than ideal situations. The flat grind makes cutting efficient, while the drop point shape gives it real piercing power. People often say it feels balanced enough to become an extension of your arm, which explains why it's used for everything from splitting firewood to backing you up in combat. It's not flashy, it's just brutally reliable, and that's exactly why so many professionals keep it close. If you prefer a folding knife that doesn't mess around, then check out this Hinderer FireTac, which has that tactical vibe baked right into it. Hinderer himself pulled from his own military background to shape this design, and you can tell it wasn't meant for desk drawers. It was made for the field. The knife has this slim, linear profile that feels natural in the hand without giving up strength. Inside, you get CPM20CV steel, which means the edge just hangs on and doesn't dull easily, even after hard use. Military operators love how it balances being lightweight but still being built like a tank. Plus, it has a blade that is slightly over 3.5 inches in length with an under 5-inch G10 scale in the handle. This was Rick's first big folding design, so it carries real heritage. And people say it's comfortable in every grip you try, whether cutting rope or preparing for defense. And here's the kicker, the locking system. So this isn't about flashy looks. It's built purely for function, which is exactly why operators trust it. Well, sometimes a knife gets its reputation not from marketing, but from being tested in the real world. That's the story behind the sniper Bladeworks Mamu. It made its debut on the Discovery Channel's Man, Woman, Wild show. It includes standard ergonomic grip and an injection molded sheath with a uniform riveted pattern. Designed to sit just right in the hand, it keeps you comfortable and in control even during long sessions of cutting, carving, or defending yourself. The blade itself is made of 420HC stainless with a black PVD coat, so no shiny reflections and plenty of rust resistance in tough environments. Here, the G10 handle scales have a bow drill socket built in. When modern fire starting fails, you can go primitive and still get a fire going. That kind of detail shows it's more than a weapon, it's a survival tool. With around 5.5-inch blade and flat grind, it balances strength and efficiency for tasks from slicing rope to prepping food. Plus, the sheath is versatile too, letting you carry it in multiple ways. Soldiers and outdoorsmen like how it adapts to different setups. Overall, the Mamu is about rugged reliability and smart touches that make life easier when things get rough. Let's talk about sheer size and intimidation. The Cold Steel Recon 1XL isn't subtle. It's a folding knife built to perform like a fixed blade, with a massive 5.5-inch blade made from CTS-XHP steel. It's earned a spot among soldiers and law enforcement who want raw cutting power at hand. Here, the lock is where it really shines. Cold Steel's Triad lock is widely regarded as one of the strongest around, so even with that big blade, you know it won't fold up on you mid-task. The steel holds its edge, shrugs off abuse, and tackles jobs that could ruin lesser knives. Now, some say its sheer size makes it overkill, but here's the truth. It bridges the gap between folder and fixed blade. You get portability and convenience, but also the confidence of a larger tool. The G10 handle grips tight in sweaty, muddy, or gloved hands. And talking about the weight, instead of being a downside, it actually helps the knife cut deeper with less effort. Plus, the dual thumb stud openers provide smooth, reliable performance every time. Users love that it's more than a big showpiece, it's a capable workhorse. Now, moving over to fixed blades, the Zero Tolerance 6 is all about rugged American build quality. Inspired by the old ZT-9 bayonet, it's been refined for modern survival and combat use. Right away, you'll notice the CPM-3V steel, a tool steel known for resisting chips and holding toughness even in brutal conditions. The full tang with a steel guard makes it a tank of a knife, while the Cerakote finish adds corrosion resistance without compromising performance. With a 6-inch blade, it strikes that sweet spot, not too long to handle, but big enough to chop, slice, and pierce effectively. The OD Green G10 handle isn't just for looks. It's textured and shaped to stay secure whether your hands are slick, bloody, or gloved. At 10 and 3 ounces, it's not a featherweight. But that weight works in its favor, giving extra chopping force when needed. The sheath deserves mention too. Kydex with a retention strap built for rough carry without coming loose. Military people appreciate how it handles real abuse, from survival tasks to direct field work. At its core, the 6 is a survival-first knife that doesn't quit, making it the blade you reach for when the odds are stacked against you. Alright, let's have a look at the V24 from Montana Knife Company. It takes the legendary Devil's Brigade stiletto and transforms it into a modern tactical masterpiece. This isn't your typical utility knife. It's a purpose-built combat dagger that pays homage to America's first Special Forces unit while delivering cutting-edge performance for today's operators. The V24's double-edged 4.25-inch blade uses Magna-Cut stainless, which gives it notable edge retention and solid corrosion resistance compared with a lot of older steels. At just over 4.5 ounces, it strikes a neat balance, serious cutting potential. What sets the V24 apart is its heritage-inspired design, combined with modern engineering. The G10 handle mimics the classic stacked leather look while providing superior grip in wet or dry conditions. Montana Knife Company didn't just copy an old design, they reimagined it for modern tactical applications with aggressive jimping, an extended tang, and carefully positioned thumb ramps for enhanced control. The included Kydex sheath with integrated ulticlip offers versatile mounting options as well. At around $475, it isn't cheap at all. But despite this concern, the V24 remains a formidable close-quarters combat tool that honors military tradition while meeting modern tactical demands. When you need a reliable knife you can count on in high-pressure situations, the SOG Pentagon XR steps up. It features a 3.66-inch black XHP stainless steel blade that's designed to hold an edge while being durable enough for heavy use. What's interesting about the blade is its dagger grind. The top is mostly unsharpened, but the last quarter inch near the tip is sharp, allowing it to pierce effectively. The handle is made from G10, giving it a secure grip even in wet or slippery conditions. Opening the blade is easy with either the thumb studs or the flipper tab, and the XR lock keeps it firmly in place once deployed. At under 5 ounces, it feels solid but not overly heavy. making it practical for everyday carry in the pocket of a soldier, police officer, or anyone who values tactical reliability. The pocket clip allows tip-up carry and can be set up for right or left-hand use, making it flexible for personal preference. Users consistently highlight its sturdy construction, smooth deployment, and the confidence it inspires in hand. Backed by a lifetime warranty, the Pentagon XR makes it a trusted companion for anyone needing a dependable tactical knife. Now, for precision and quick action, the combat Troodon from Microtech stands out. Its name, Troodon, comes from the Greek word for wounding tooth, and the knife certainly lives up to that reputation. The blade itself measures around 4 inches, with the overall knife length reaching about 9.5 inches. Despite its size, the Troodon only weighs around 5 ounces, thanks to carefully engineered construction that balances strength with lightness. The blade steels are top tier too, made from high-quality Bowler M 390 MK steel, which holds an edge exceptionally well and resists corrosion. Now, the handle is also well built. Inside, Microtech uses proprietary tri-wing hardware, and the deployment is incredibly smooth. Double action, so it opens and closes with the same switch. What people love most is the balance between its substantial feel and its precision mechanics. While it's an investment, it usually starts at around $487. Still, this knife earned its reputation, and among serious collectors and professionals, it remains the benchmark for large, tactical knives. When heavy-duty cutting power is needed, then you can check out this Apache Dawn Rockies edition from Tops Knives. Weighing just over a pound, with a 6.75-inch 10 to 95 high-carbon steel blade, it's got the heft and cutting power you want for serious tactical work. The tumble finish on the blade helps reduce glare, and the thick steel ensures durability even under heavy use. Here, the handle, made from black G10, features Rocky Mountain tread texturing and a prominent finger guard, giving users a secure grip and exceptional control. What sets the Apache Dawn apart is how comfortable it feels in the hand. Users often point out that even after hours of use, the handle produces no hot spots and provides excellent ergonomics, something that's rare for a knife of this size. The included nylon sheath is versatile, with MOLLE attachment points that make it easy to carry in different ways. Whether you're in the wilderness or a tactical scenario, this knife delivers reliability and confidence. American-made craftsmanship shines through in every detail, making it a go-to choice for anyone who needs a robust, dependable fixed blade that can handle serious work without compromise. Now, if you prefer strength and versatility, then have a quick look at the Kershaw Launch 16. Just under 4-inch CPMM, 4 steel blade with black Cerakote finish is designed for toughness and wear resistance, making it ideal for demanding cutting tasks. The blade features a partially serrated edge, giving it versatility for precision slicing or aggressive cutting through ropes and fibrous materials. The Tanto blade shape is perfect for piercing, while the thick steel ensures long-term durability even with heavy use. The handle provides a secure grip, even in wet or slippery conditions, and the low-profile push button prevents accidental openings while allowing fast, smooth deployment when needed. Weighing just 4 ounces with an overall length of 8.5 inches, it offers serious capability without feeling bulky. The reversible deep carry pocket clip makes it easy to carry for both right and left-handed people. Users often praise its strong deployment force, perfect centering, and zero blade play, describing it as noticeably more powerful than other Kershaw automatics. While the serrated edge may be less precise for delicate cutting, Kershaw also offers plain edge versions, making the Launch 16 a solid choice for tactical readiness. We've all come across knives that try to cover too many roles at once, only to end up being mediocre across the board. The Montana Knife Company, TF24, better recognized as the Task Force 24, avoids that pitfall completely. It has the build of a tactical blade, but still maintains the compact, agile feel you'd actually want when handling it. The highlight here is the MagnaCut stainless steel blade, coated in Cerakote. MagnaCut has already built its reputation as one of the toughest modern steels available, combining resilience and cutting strength. Its blade measures 4 1/8 inches with a drop point profile and is crafted on a full tang foundation for durability. At only 5.73 ounces, it carries lighter than expected, given what it can endure. The handle design deserves just as much credit. G10 scales, with heavy texturing, make sure your grip stays locked in whether your hands are wet, sweaty, or gloved. Some users with larger hands do point out that it can feel a little short, but overall, ergonomics are thoughtfully done. Multiple grip styles are possible, letting you adjust as tasks demand. It ships with a Kydex sheath and Ulticlip for versatile carry setups, plus MKC backs it with a lifetime warranty. The biggest drawback is its price tag, which places it on the premium side. Still, for buyers willing to spend, it's often described as cutting with the finesse of a Chris Reeve Sebenza, paired with the kind of toughness expected from a real combat-ready knife. Moving on to the Spartan from Cold Steel, it brings a bold kukri-inspired blade. Designed by Andrew Demko, its styling borrows heavily from the traditional kukri blade, famous for its raw chopping power. The Spartan carries a 4.5-inch blade made from AUS-10A stainless steel, shaped with a sweeping curve that lets it cut like a pocket-sized kukri. It's a folding knife that chops, slices, and slashes with surprising power. Opening the blade is where the knife really stands out. It uses Demko's patented thumb plate, so you can flip it open like a regular folder or catch the plate against your pocket's edge during the draw, causing the blade to snap open instantly. The handle is crafted from Cold Steel's durable Griv X, reinforced with steel liners for extra rigidity. Once open, the Triad Lock, Cold Steel's signature locking system, keeps the blade firmly in place with no risk of accidental closure. It's heavier than most EDC folders at 9 ounces and carries like a serious chunk of steel. Some find it too bulky for discreet everyday use, but for many, that size and boldness is part of the appeal. It's rugged, unique, and practical, while also being a conversation piece. Selling for under $100, it delivers an impressive mix of strength and cutting performance for the cost. Next, we've got the Real Steel Evolution folding knife was released to mark the company's 10-year anniversary, and the attention to detail shows that it's meant as a milestone piece. Its blade is crafted from S35 VN stainless steel, one of the industry's premium options praised for excellent edge retention and corrosion resistance. Buyers can select either a Tanto or drop point blade design, both made to be reliable workhorses. Real Steel clearly intended this knife to reflect their decade of growth and experience. The locking system is one of the features that stands out most. Instead of relying on a single lock, the Evolution integrates a frame lock along with a secondary safety lock and a button release. It might sound excessive, but the purpose is to ensure maximum security during hard use. Some users feel it adds more complexity than needed, while others appreciate having that extra safeguard in demanding situations. The handle combines titanium with G10 inserts, offering both strength and comfort, while also giving it a sleek, modern look. A glass breaker is built into the butt end of the handle, adding emergency functionality. Slim enough to carry comfortably, yet solid enough for demanding jobs, the Evolution balances practicality and premium features, standing as a fitting anniversary model for the brand. Moving on, the top's missile strike comes from Kelly McCulley, a veteran who designed the knife he would have wanted during his own service. That background is clear in the design choices. It carries a 6-inch spearpoint blade forged from 1095 carbon steel. Narrow enough for effective piercing, but broad enough for cutting and utility tasks, the blade strikes a balance between combat and practical use. At a 1/4 inch thick, it feels solid without being overbearing. One of the first things people notice is the balance. Despite looking like a heavy-duty fighting knife, it moves with surprising speed and agility, giving the user control, whether using it defensively or for everyday jobs. A substantial finger guard keeps your hand protected, while the tan canvas micarta handle ensures a non-slip grip, wet or dry. A forward choil is also integrated, so you can choke up on the blade for precision work when needed. The missile strike comes with a tan Kydex sheath, built to hold the blade tightly and ride securely. This isn't a flashy showpiece, it's meant for functional, tactical use. At around a $285 price range, it represents McCulley's military experience transformed into steel, built with both combat and utility in mind. The next one is built with decades of military feedback, the Spartan Harsey Dagger. It carries both history and modern steel into one blade. It has built up a strong reputation, largely thanks to designer Bill Harsey's extensive experience working with military professionals. Made in collaboration with Spartan blades, this dagger combines modern materials with insights from decades of military feedback. Its blade measures 6 inches and is cut from MagnaCut steel, prized for durability, edge retention, and resistance to corrosion. It's built to thrive under harsh and unpredictable conditions. The handle is contoured canvas micarta, shaped for a secure grip regardless of how the blade is held. A full tang design means strength runs from tip to pommel without weak spots. Harsey's time designing knives for special forces shows through in every detail, which is why this dagger is so respected among professional users. Even with its larger blade size, it feels quick and controllable in the hand, giving the user confidence. Its only real drawback is the price, usually running between $440 and $475. But for collectors, military professionals, or anyone who values a combat knife designed with elite-level experience, the Harsey Dagger stands as one of the most capable and respected options available. Compact doesn't always mean weak, and here, the Kizer Quartz proves that. Designed by Cornell Kiss, this fixed blade blends tactical practicality with smart engineering. The blade steel is AEB-L stainless, which keeps a solid edge, resists wear, and is still easy to sharpen out in the field. The Tanto profile is strong, reinforced tip makes it perfect for piercing and heavy-duty cuts, jobs that other blade shapes can't handle as well. The overall length of just over 7 inches makes it manageable and easy to carry without losing effectiveness. Plus, the G10 handle is simple but effective, grippy, reliable, and comfortable with or without gloves. Pair that with the Kydex sheath and belt clip, and you've got a knife that rides securely and deploys quickly. Soldiers like the part that it's just a dependable tool that's always ready. With its flat grind, you get consistency across tasks. And the stone-washed gray finish not only looks rugged, but also hides wear and scratches, so it stays looking solid even after hard field use. For anyone who wants fixed blade dependability in a compact size, the Quartz fits right in. Here's a blade that seems heavy-duty. Take a look at the Tops Knives Operator 7. It's massive, with a 7.25-inch blade made from 1075 high-carbon steel. Thanks to differential heat treatment, the edge holds toughness while the spine stays incredibly strong. And with a 0.3-inch thick stock, it's more like carrying a steel slab shaped into a knife. Now the handle with tan canvas micarta and black G10 layers is over an inch thick, filling your hand like an axe handle. That gives better leverage and control, especially during hard chopping or defensive tasks. Plus, the blade's recurve edge bites deep into wood and materials, making cutting feel easier. Users say its weight does most of the work, so you don't have to. On top of that, the double guard and solid pommel make it useful for striking and keeping your hand safe in combat situations. Also, it comes with a Kydex sheath and dangler, keeping it secure but still accessible on your gear. The overall vibe is confidence. This is the kind of knife that feels indestructible. Whether it's smashing through survival chores or backing you up in tactical use, the Operator 7 is built like a tank and refuses to quit. We've got a modern spin on a classic, the SOG Tech Bowie. It keeps the iconic Bowie profile, but updates it with AUS-8 steel and a stone-washed finish. That finish isn't just about looks. It protects against wear and corrosion while giving it a tough, tactical vibe. Here, the blade is 0.24 inches thick, with the same grind geometry as the original Bowie. At a bit over 6 inches long, it gives you reach and serious cutting power, plus a faceted tip that's excellent for piercing. It's a design that stood the test of time, now made tougher for today's needs. Instead of the traditional stacked leather, the handle is Kraton rubber. That's a big upgrade. It's grippy, shock-absorbing, and stays reliable even when wet. Add in the sculpted crossguard, and you've got hand protection, plus a secure feel. The sheath is molded nylon with a belt clip, tough and easy to access when needed. Soldiers and outdoor professionals say it bridges old-school military style with modern performance. All the metal components, crossguard, pommel, and blade, carry that same stone-washed protection. Basically, it's classic Bowie reliability dressed for the modern battlefield. Here, the K-Bar Ek Model 5 is one of those models which carry history with them. It's part of the John Eck Commando Knife Company legacy, and that means it's built on a tradition of combat blades trusted by American soldiers through multiple wars. But this isn't just a replica, it's an updated fighting and utility knife for today's operators. The blade is made from 1095 Crovan steel, finished with parkerizing. That combo gives it the strength and edge retention you need while still being easy to sharpen in the field with simple tools. It's a straightforward, soldier-friendly choice. At nearly 7 inches, the clip point blade has a sharp tip for thrusting and plenty of edge for utility cuts. Now, the guard is a classic S shape, giving your hand real protection and letting you shift grips depending on the task at hand. The handle itself is glass-filled nylon, textured for grip, and fitted with those traditional X-head fasteners, little details that remind you of its wartime heritage. It has a polymer sheath with a retaining strap and multiple tie-down points, so it's versatile in how you carry it. Operators say the Ek 5 is about pure function over flash. It's a knife designed to work hard and stay dependable, keeping alive the kind of design that has saved lives in combat for decades. If you want a knife that feels like it can do it all, survival, bushcraft, and tactical backup, then take a look at the Grid Backcountry V2. It came together after a lot of feedback from actual users and testing by military and outdoorsmen, so it's not theory, it's proven. Now the blade is Cryo D2 steel with a titanium nitride coating. That means excellent edge retention, good corrosion resistance, and the toughness to withstand hard chopping or slicing. The geometry is interesting too. It's got both edge and spine recurves, which give it that aggressive look but also a serious cutting bite. At 4.5 inches, the blade strikes a practical balance, big enough to handle demanding work, small enough to stay quick in the hand. The G10 handle has been shaped with chamfering and jimping, so it locks into your grip whether your hands are bare or gloved. Users highlight the sheath just as much as the knife. It's Kydex with the OG Low Pro clip for low-profile carry. That means it stays out of the way until you need it, but still deploys quickly. The Backcountry V2 is described as a crossover blade, perfectly at home, cutting camp chores one moment, ready for defense the next. It's built to handle every scenario without hesitation. Few survival knives have earned real military trust, but the Cold Steel SRK did by proving itself in SEAL training. It's famously issued to Navy SEALs during BUDS training, which already proves its reliability. The SRK has a 6-inch blade made from SK5 high-carbon steel, finished with a black Tough X coating to reduce reflection and add resistance to wear. Its handle is molded from Cray-X with aggressive texturing and a built-in finger guard, ensuring the grip stays secure even in wet or muddy conditions. It comes with a secure X sheath, designed for durability and versatile carry setups. What makes the SRK stand out is how seamlessly it adapts between combat use and survival roles. Whether for defense, camp chores, or rescue situations, it's built to handle the job. Though it requires regular maintenance, if neglected, it can rust. The blade stock is also thicker, which makes it less suited for very delicate or fine cutting tasks. But considering its strength, reliability, and reputation, those limitations are easy to forgive. Often priced under $100, the SRK remains one of the best values for a knife with proven military credentials. Moving on to the CRKT Redemption Compact blends history with tactical modern design. Created by well-known knife designer Ken Onion, it borrows inspiration from classic Wild West blades while being built in the USA in partnership with Hogue Knives for high quality. The end result is a knife that feels rooted in tradition, yet suited for today's needs. The blade measures 3.28 inches and is made from Magna-cut steel with a black Cerakote finish for durability and corrosion resistance. The compact size makes it easy to carry daily, while the spear point profile adds a bold, aggressive look. It deploys with a smooth, gravity-assisted action, and once open, the crossbar lock holds it securely. Its handle is built from black G10 with a stainless steel bolster, giving it a mix of strength and style. Some buyers have reported uneven grind lines on certain runs, but overall fit and function hold up well. What sets the Redemption Compact apart is how it ties American knife heritage to modern materials and engineering. For anyone looking for a small tactical knife with distinctive character, this one stands out from the crowd. In high-pressure defense, simplicity counts most, which is why the Tops Szabo Express keeps things fixed and fast. It was designed with a single mission: personal defense. Created by Lacey Szabo, a combatives instructor and law enforcement veteran, it was built by someone who knew exactly what was needed in a dependable fighting knife. Instead of opting for a complex folding mechanism, Szabo chose a fixed blade design, relying on simplicity and gross motor skills for deployment. The blade measures 5 and 63 inches, spear point in shape, and forged from 1095 carbon steel with a black Cerakote finish. Its dimensions are optimized for penetration efficiency. The handle is made from black canvas micarta, contoured for both saber and reverse grips, the most common positions in defensive use. Now, despite its size, the Szabo Express weighs just 7.5 ounces, making it quick and responsive in hand. Buyers can choose between single-edge or double-edge versions, depending on preferences and local legal restrictions. It's not intended for utility work like prying or camp chores, but in the role of a self-defense or survival blade, it excels. Built by someone with first-hand experience in combat training, the Szabo Express inspires confidence where it matters most. Let's have a look at the Extrema Ratio Caimano Nero. Made for Italy's elite naval unit, the Extrema Ratio Caimano Nero is professional gear built for real missions. Designed specifically for Italy's Navy GOI unit, it's a knife developed with Special Forces needs in mind and actively carried in the field by professionals. That fact alone underscores its credibility as a tool for survival and defense. Its blade is a spear point made from Böhler N690 steel, measuring 4 millimeters thick. Known for its balance of toughness and corrosion resistance, N690 is a smart choice for maritime environments. The blade includes a partial serration, useful for cutting ropes, cables, and webbing. The handle is anti-corrodal aluminum, anodized for extra durability, and shaped to ensure secure handling under stress. A carbide glass breaker is fitted at the end, adding rescue utility. And for carrying, it uses a DLC-coated titanium clip, that can be adjusted for different positions. Its automatic opening makes deployment lightning fast, though that feature is restricted in certain regions. For anyone interested in a survival or combat knife backed by real-world military issue, the Caimano Nero is a rare opportunity. Here, the Fox Knives Veleno FX596 focuses fully on thrusting strength for close combat with its long double-edged design. Its design blends ceremonial dagger influences with modern tactical functionality, resulting in a blade that emphasizes thrusting and close combat. The blade stretches under 7 inches and is made from N690CO steel, treated with Fox's black top shield coating for protection against wear and corrosion. Being double-edged, it's specialized for piercing rolls in defensive use. The handle is crafted from aluminum, lightweight yet strong, and includes a pronounced guard to keep the hand secure during forceful thrusts. Plus, it comes paired with a leather sheath, which adds a traditional touch while keeping the blade protected. Some owners like this nod to heritage, while others prefer more modern carry options. Either way, the Veleno represents a blend of history and practical defense design made for situations where combat effectiveness takes priority over utility. So, that was our list of the 25 incredible military tactical knives for survival and self-defense. Thanks for watching. Feel free to reveal your thoughts in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.